must be another episode of Du4 Pro. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
This time we happen to have Hack Dan with us. Anyways, welcome.
Cheers, man.
COVID. I know we got tested and all that. We were able to. We
We're
do that in the background.
Responsible.
Not going to see footage of it, but you can trust us. The government may want us to post something. But anyways, welcome. We brought him here to talk about our first race. We did the tree climb, which he, Yeti, Sledgehammer, and Con Tiki Tiki Con built about 2 weeks before we came up with this idea to race it. What car did you choose to race on this time?
I got the Axial SC10. Little beast of a thing, actually. It's pretty cool. It's a, what is it? An RTR, so ready to race. I have a little upgrade on the tires. You helped me with these ones. They're donated by the Du4 team. We've also, what else did I do? I've had some steering issues early on, so I went and upgraded my servo from I think it's a 15 is the standard that comes in it. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I upgraded to a 25.
Okay.
And it's been interesting. You'll see. So what else have I done? I actually added a little bit of weight to this thing because I found that it was bouncing around all over the courses quite easily and not able to get up some really, really simple locations. So not necessarily legal, but we're just having fun, right? So.
We're definitely not adhering to a lot of the SCC, RCA, BCA, CCDA rules, but we have had a lot of fun doing it and watching him hack and get his brain around stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's take a little break here. I know Dan's got his own quarter we're going to be talking about a little bit at the end called Hack Dan. It'll be listed down below, a link. He's going to go and do a whole bunch of side projects, kind of introverted, kind of intellectual pieces, kind of taken. I believe you have one project. I can see it behind cameras. Do you want to talk about it a bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
just a little briefie.
A little briefie. I saw that all these bodies, right? They're so light and flimsy. I know it's great because sometimes they take a tumble and they, are not easily dinged. But I wanted to do something a bit more heavy duty, what we call the Frankencar. So. It's just going to be a heavy-duty body that's down here. It's really cool. And yeah, it's some sheet metal folded about. Just trying out some things, but I wanted to get something a little heavier and also a little more robust.
Yeah, it definitely is more robust. I snuck it into the free ride video that we posted, which took place at the end of this race, where some cars that were broken or had issues were able to get running, and we bashed them around the course. So be sure to check that video out down below. All right, so let's let Hackman check out his first race on tree climb.
Let's say it was an interesting one. Yeah. So yeah, I helped Yeti and Con Tiki set this one up. The race itself.
Yeah.
Like the track is, it's definitely all super hacked together. Now, yeah, I got up the first climb bit pretty easily, as you'll see, and then I timed out so I could run around and get a better position. But I had a look, and something wasn't quite right. My steering had just disconnected.
Why did it, but so, you were supposed to, the race is a lot longer.
Yeah, right. I get that because I, built the track and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting that I'd been having a bit of fun beforehand, just cruising around and making sure everything was running okay, but I didn't have a look at the underside where, as you can see here, I dropped a screw somewhere. So it's a good lesson, I think, to, if you've done work on things, double check your work.
Tighten your nuts.
Make sure you're tight and good to go again so that, you can actually have some fun and race, because, it would have been a lot.
But you did, as I'm noticing here, you guys were able to pull off to the side. You spent a little time trying to jerry-rig something, and unfortunately we didn't have 4 hours to show the time it actually took him to compete again, but give us a little quick breakdown on what you're doing here.
Yeah, so all I did was I got a short piece of very rigid wire, I threw it in as a pin, and then I bent either side of it so it would hold in place. I wasn't able to make it short enough on the bends, in between the bends, so it wasn't tight enough to
Work.
It's a grip.
Oh, okay.
Yes, work. Let's go with work.
But
like
I mean,
that.
you know, as far as content, we shot it. No, I'm just kidding. What I was hoping that Hackman would be able to do someday is go back and see if that rivet system would actually work. He has a great little filming place over at his house in Las Vegas. But we want to check it out, and I'd love for you to actually spend some more time, because that's the thing that, you know, those type of things, obviously you're under the gun and under a time code violation. We did
Right.
want to try to get him fixed and back in the race.
Yeah.
But maybe check out, think about it. I know these guys would love to check you out and watch that.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to take things that you've already got there and being able to make something work. You know, it's no fun if you're not able to race.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean,
where he grew up in, what is it, Ohio? It's a vast
little
land.
further south. A little further south.
Cincinnati.
Yep.
All right, well here, you know, let's not talk about the finish. We don't want to spoil your final finish. So be sure to check out his link below, where he'll go into some more detail about what he did, how he fixed it, whether or not it worked, and maybe a better solution in the future. I know he fixed his car today for the races we did at San Lorenzo River.
Right. Yeah, we pulled the arm off. What else did I do? We did something cool.
Yeah, you're going to have to check out that video later, because we don't have time to go in and now. You see how excited Hack Dan is. Hackman. Anyways, we may change his name to Hack Dan. It's just a thing on the side. But no, I definitely like how excited he is, and we'll keep this focused on this sport. And you can follow him, check out his links, go to his videos, up, below, down, and around. All right, cool. See you later.
Cheers, man. Hey, where's the airport from here? Anyone? Guys, seriously,